conversations. We bring you conversations with leaders shaping the future of our communities. And today is an opportunity for you to hear from the co-chair and executive director of the African American Health Coalition. She's here to talk about innovative initiatives like Sunnyside Up, their Fall Block Party, and Skin Deep. Melanin Matters, programs designed to address health disparities, empower individuals, and celebrate our culture. Please welcome onto our amazing airwaves, Miss Jometra Hawkins-Sneed. Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. Hello, everybody. So happy to be here this morning.
Glad to have you on the airwaves with us today. And if you could, Jometra, give me 3 words that best describe you.
Ooh, good question. Advocate, leadership, and courage. Doing this work in the community, you definitely have to be a leader and wanting to do more for your community. I have the courage to get up every single day to fight and do these things that I need to do for our specific community. So definitely got to be a leader in that space, to be courageous, to get up every morning to make sure we got what we need.
I love that. Now, you didn't come alone. Someone else got up this morning. If you could please tell us who we have on the screen with us, if those that are watching on YouTube or LinkedIn, who do we have here on the airways with us as well?
Absolutely. Today we have our great partner, Super Neighborhood 71 President Mel Young. She is a warrior for the Sunnyside neighborhood. And I wanted her to come on this morning just to talk a little bit about the bash that's coming up and all the amazing things that we're doing in the Sunnyside area. So Mel?
Hey, good morning, everybody. As stated, my name is Mel Young, and I serve as the Sunnyside Super Neighborhood President. And I've been partnering with Jometra to execute the Sunnyside Fall Bash and Health Fair. So I'm very happy to be here this morning, and thank you all for having me.
Mel, I'm going to ask you the same. Give me 3 words that best describe you.
I'll say energetic, I'll say joyful, and also a leader.
Love that. Now, I'm going to go back to you, Jometra. What inspired you to step into the role and lead the African American Health Coalition? And what keeps you passionate about this mission?
You know, I think about this every single day. Why do I get up to do this every day? I love my people. I love my community. And if not me, then who? You know, I believe that I have been God ordained to do this work. I believe that He put me in these places and spaces to make sure that my community has the resources that they need. They can stay healthy and live a thriving life. And I really feel like this has been an opportunity for me to learn and grow so I can give that right back to my community. Everything I learn, I want to pour it right back into the people that I serve.
What are some of the biggest health disparities affecting the African American community right now? And how is the African American Health Coalition addressing them in a unique way?
Oh my goodness, there are so many disparities today. When you think about the economic stability of our Black community, when you really think about the health and wellness of our Black community, speaking about Sunnyside in particular, the stroke and diabetes numbers are through the roof. And we got to do something. We got to make some changes. So we're partnering with a lot of the organizations in Sunnyside to make sure that we have those resources. We're uncovering and rediscovering resources that are right here in our backyard. So how do we do that? We bring partners together with our Sunnyside Up Initiative. It's brand spanking new, an opportunity for us to work together as community partners and really create a bigger impact. I think that all of the organizations in the Sunnyside area have been doing some amazing work, but in silos. And now it's time for us to come together as a community and really figure out, how do we do this together? And I believe we can work so much better together.
I love that. And Mel, could you add to that for us, please? We can't hear you.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sunnyside is a community where right now the focus is on health. There's different organizations, as Jometra said, that are pouring into the neighborhood, would like to be active. But again, everybody is working in silos. And I know that that could be a greater impact if everyone could at least align and organize in a greater effort to impact the area.
Mm-hmm. To the both of you, and in the different areas that you work in, and also collectively, what's been the most rewarding story you've seen come out of these initiatives so far?
So one of the great things that's actually happening tomorrow is a mural unveiling. So tomorrow, September 13th, right at Jackson Barber College in the heart of Sunnyside, the community will be unveiling a legacy mural. And it's going to represent some of those leaders that have come through the Sunnyside area and really put forth their best foot to make sure the community had what they need. There's a dentist, there's I believe a judge, there's some really cool innovators that came through this area and really wanted to make sure that this community had what they need to thrive. And it's a really cool opportunity to see some of the input from the entire community. The African American Health Coalition has had the privilege to add just our little touch on it with an affirmation. So a lot of you guys might know that we have an initiative called the Affirmation Station, where we want to exude positivity into the world, where that positivity comes right back to you. And within that, we have just a tiny piece of that mural will exude that positivity as well. You got to come out to see it. You got to come out.
Love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Can you give it the address one more time where we can go to see this unveiling?
You know what? I don't have the address right on me, but it is Jackson Barber College, right in the heart of Sunnyside. I believe it's on Belford Avenue. You want to come out and be a part of that tomorrow night, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We'll be out there celebrating the mural, really looking at all of the community coming together to really have a good time and celebrate this opportunity.
Now, Mel, tell us again what role you play in the organization and department that you work in, and how are you able to? Yes, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. So for the Super Neighborhood, it's actually an organization that the city of Houston started when Mayor Lee Brown was in office. So it's been around for a few decades. And the goal of the Super Neighborhood is to voice the concerns of the community. The civic clubs kind of sit under the Super Neighborhood, and the Super Neighborhood is just that collective organization to kind of streamline information as well as concerns to the city of Houston. And the Sunnyside Super Neighborhood hasn't been active since COVID because of just leadership transition and what happened to the neighborhood during COVID. So we've started fresh end of last year, and this year going strong, and just being able to bring some youth and kind of partner with the elders and learning how to continue to move the neighborhood forward.
Are you looking for volunteers, support, partners?
Always looking for volunteers. There's so much to do in the neighborhood. We meet at the Sunnyside Multi-Service Center, which is on Reed Road, every fourth Thursday of the month. And there's also another event that's going to be the morning of September 13th. There's going to be an expunction clinic and job fair here at the Multi-Service Center as well, where people of the neighborhood, any neighborhood, can come and get their records cleared, and from there walk over to the job fair.
Jometra, could you share a little bit with us about the Fall Block Party?
Absolutely. It is going to be a day of fun, a day of excitement, a day of a little trash talking to y'all, because we do have a spades table that will be happening, a spades tournament, a basketball tournament for the youth. We're going to have over 25 vendors that will be there with health education. And we'll also have our brand new initiative, Skin Deep Melanin Matters. It's a part of a partnership with Eli Lilly, and they're wanting really to get more awareness out there about skin health. Did you know that the skin is the largest organ of your body? Did you know that? And guess what? It protects every other organ in your body. So we definitely want to make sure our skin is healthy, it's whole. And a lot of times we think, oh, we're just going to wipe my face and go on, right? Well, we got to really think about that. You know, how many times have we seen maybe a pimple come up? Or we've seen a mole come out of nowhere, or we've seen all of these different things just kind of happen to our skin and we have no clue. Well, there are physicians out there called dermatologists that can help us with all of those things. If you think it's eczema, if you think it's alopecia, if you think it might be psoriasis, hey, there are resources out here for you. And we want to make sure that you know where those resources are so you can reach them and you can be your healthiest self.
How do you see representation in healthcare affecting outcomes for communities of color?
Oh my gosh, we really see that we don't have enough Black doctors out there. We got to figure out how to really open that pipeline. And I think a lot of our HBCUs are really trying to do that. You know, Howard University has a doctoral program. Florida A&M has a program. Here in Houston, we have a nursing program from PV, as well as Texas Southern with our pharmacy program. So we definitely want to encourage our youth to think outside the box, really think about opportunities to advance health, especially in the Black community, because we want to make sure that we are represented in those areas, because who knows us better than us, right? Who knows us better than the resources that we have out there? We really want to make sure that as we kind of see those career opportunities opening up, there's an opportunity for Black entrepreneurs or Black doctors to come to life and really see those opportunities to help their community in this way.
Lastly, let's touch on community impact and future vision. What's one thing you wish every listener understood about community health?
It's in our power. Like, we have the power to really make ourselves thrive. We have so many resources that we don't unlock that are free and low cost. And that's one of the reasons why we do what we do. We want to make sure that we know there are opportunities out there that live for us. There are free health screenings that are available, especially at the block party. We want you to come out and take advantage of those things. We will have a big 40-foot long truck out there helping us to get those screenings. We will have blood pressure screenings. We will have resources on life insurance. We'll have resources on your financial stability. We want to make sure that you know that you have the things right here in your backyard to help you thrive with your health, your wealth, and all of the things above.
And now, lastly, Jometra, looking 5 years ahead, what would you love to see accomplished through African American Health Coalition's work?
I would really love to see the life expectancy of Black people in the city of Houston to go longer. Right now, we have the lowest life expectancy in the city of Houston. And really, when you think about it, all over the country, Black people are living shorter. How can we affect that? How can we allow people the resources, the knowledge, the tools to live longer? We want to see our generations grow longer and longer and longer. We want to live past 100, 120, hey, even maybe 140. You know, there are opportunities for us to live longer, and why not take advantage of that? We really want to see that in the next 5 to 10 years, that our life expectancy has grown beyond the point that it is now.
I love that. Now, ladies, Jometra and Mel, we do have to wrap this interview up, but I do want you to leave us with something inspiring, something empowering, something we could take with us the rest of the day, the rest of the weekend, all the way up to the weekend. We'll start with you, Mel. What would you like to leave us with today?
I would say, and even to double down on what Jometra is saying, is that we have the power to change everything that impacts our lives. And it doesn't take a lot of people. A few good people can get the job done. And I want to just motivate anybody that has the thought to get involved with their neighborhood, their community in Sunnyside. Just step out, reach out, and we'll take you with open arms.
How do we find you, Mel, and volunteer for your group?
So you can go to our Super Neighborhood website, which is www.sunnysidehtx.org. We're also on Instagram as Super Neighborhood 71. So we can be found on those two platforms if you want to reach out.
Thanks so much for sharing that with us. Jometra, what would you like to leave us with today?
Hey, I think that there are so many opportunities for us to thrive. Take advantage of what's out there for us. These free resources won't last if we don't use them. We see a lot of different things happening in our economy now, in our political world, where things are being stripped from us. Let's utilize those resources that are out there right now to make us thrive, to make us healthier, to help us grow, be great entrepreneurs, be great community members. If you feel the need to get out there and do something, volunteer with us. Come on board and tell us what you want to do, how you want to impact the community. Health is in everything. So really think about that in the environment we live in the neighborhoods we live in, the sidewalks, the street lights, all of those things affect our health. So if you want to get involved, please join us, African American Health Coalition. You can find us on Instagram, AFAHC Houston, and we're that on all platforms. Facebook, you can find us, African American Health Coalition, as well as LinkedIn. Join us today. There's so many opportunities to help us make our community thrive.
Mel and Jometra, thanks for joining me here today on the Amanda Sapp Morning Show. Really appreciate the both of you.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you.
Absolutely. Hey guys, I'm going to leave you with the same thing I always leave you with. Be the change you want to see. And if not you, who? If not now, when? This is the Amanda Sapp Morning Show on Amazing 102.5.